Hey there, Blippins, and if you guys, I have the long-awaited Mythic Shriekwing guide. I'm sorry this is out so late, I should have had this out so long ago, but unfortunately I kept forgetting to record whenever we got to this part and I never got it out there. So here I'm making amends and I'm going to be showing you guys obviously the Mythic Shriekwing fight, and I'm going to show you how to perform as a Fire Mage. I did actually get rank 2 on this fight at the time. Currently it's rank 4, but it's nice to know that my damage was good enough to hold up for a while. Yeah, the higher people than me just perform better. I messed up one of my combustions a bit in this fight, and I'll show you that as we get there. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you how to do this fight on Mythic. There's not really much added on Mythic other than the lantern, which I guess is kind of a big deal, but if you follow the guide that exactly I'm going to show you now, you're going to have no problems with this fight, and it should be a breeze. So the pull time is started. I'm just going to do my normal combustion here. Nothing really special. We're going to stack on star to start with, because we're going to all be here to bait something that I'll show you in a bit. So I'm going to cast my Pyroblast, Fireball, going to combust off this. Going to double Phoenix Flames because I have enough haste to get it in there. And otherwise just doing my combustion as per usual. Scorching to get some more damage in at the end. Then I'm just going to finish this off here, and I'm going to cast my Shifting Power. Now the echolocation, if you get this, you just have to move out to the side of the room. There's not really much panic about the space here because we're always gonna, as long as we keep star and blue clear, that's the most important thing. So obviously the Screech you see now, that's what we're baiting here, that's why we're all on star, because then when we stack on blue here, we never have to worry about the echoing. Now you see it's invisible, that's actually because the lantern is the mechanic on this and they're actually invisible to our eyes. We can't actually see the circles. So by being on blue, we never have to worry about them at all, and that's why we're stacking there. So I'm just finishing my cast here, probably a bit greedy, but oh well. Obviously I'm going to line of sight the Shriek when it comes out. Combustion's up now. I don't have all my Fire Blast charges, but it doesn't matter anyway. I know I'm only going to get one more combustion in this phase and there's going to be a waiting period. Just going to wait for a few Fire Blast charges, and as you can see, this is where I messed up my combustion. By not having the Fire Blast charges, it was just kind of weak. You see the swipe that just went off there? You can actually dodge this by being further back, so by standing on star, obviously we're not in range of the swipe, but the melee are, they just need to move back with us into the camp and they should be fine. Screech is coming in again. Unfortunately I put my Rune of Power down. Again, another mistake I made, surprising I got rank 4 or rank 2 at the time. But yeah, I'm just doing my rotation as normal. Echolocation is coming in. I'm just going to blink out. I altered timed here so I could just get back in as soon as it's over and not have to worry about my positioning. Shriek is coming in, so I came back. And then we're going to phase, so we're going to run to cross here because that's where we hide the lantern. As you can see, we put the lantern there at the start of the fight so we can just go and get it. Only one person should pick it up. Our raid leader, Trekkeray, is the one that handles this, and what happens is you see the circle around him, that will give a debuff to you. As you can see on my frames, it will reveal the circles on the floor, so he's going to be responsible for refreshing the buff on all of us, and we're going to try and stick together as much as we can. We had the Rain Rush totem down there to help us move together. Otherwise, yeah, it's a very simple fight. You don't want to get too many stacks of this debuff. They're going to be spot healing track, but he doesn't actually get that much debuff, so he's fine. Otherwise, yeah, we're just moving together, making sure we land aside the boss so we don't get hit by his Shriek, and then we just start the boss again. So we're going to go to star, and this is the fight. That's all there is to it. Just stack on star. When the Screech come in, sorry, when the circles come in, just move to blue, and then when the Shriek happens, the AoE, you just hide behind the pillar and then move back to star. So obviously I'm just trying to pump as much damage as I can now. I just want to get as much damage as I can. Unfortunately I was too close to the boss there and got hit by a swipe. Luckily it's not a one shot, but yeah, I should really move away from that more. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just chucking my Scorches into the boss. Shriek is coming in, so I'm going to move at the last second. If you don't feel comfortable with that, just move in earlier. Going to move in, and then we're going to go back to star. Now there's no rush for this because as long as I'm there when the circles come out, that's all that matters. So I'm just going to use my Rune of Power there. Now I'm just moving out. My combustion is just coming up in time, as you can see, for one last combustion, which is probably why I got a decent ranking on this fight, because I had the perfect kill timer. But yeah, I'm just trying to pump out all my damage now. I'm letting my Soul Igniter tick for as long as I can. I'm not moving to blue when I should be, but it's not a big deal. The boss is dead. I just want to do as much damage as I can to try and get a good rank. And yeah, that's the boss. And obviously our kill timer is really fast here. Most guilds will have a second intermission there. So if you do, just repeat what I showed you. You just stand on yellow when the circles, until the circles come out. When the circles come out, you just move to blue by going around the long way. If you're a mage, you can just blink through. And then you wait for the shriek to come around, you line of sight behind the pillar, and then you move back to start. And that's all there is to this fight. Just make sure you know the intermission and that routine I just told you, and the boss is dead. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really simple, I know, and I'm sorry it took so long to get out. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see other videos like this. I'll have the whole guide out for all the bosses in the raid. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. See you around.